Well, you know, I ain't had a chance. I've been here with you, like, ain't I? I just come through. No, but I'll tell you what, it's really interesting, and the fact that looking at 100 years, it's not something that I initially would have thought about in my career, you know. God, time moves fast, doesn't it? So yeah, the exhibition, brilliant idea. And I'm hoping that I look pretty decent in it myself. Well, the PRS is most musicians' survival. It's our lifeline, really. Very important. I mean, without PRS, I don't think there'd be much of an industry, really. But yeah, it's a musician's foundation, technically. I'm still looking for the last one. My first PRS check. Yeah, again, that came as a surprise because it wasn't something that was actually in my remit, being slightly ignorant and somewhat younger at the time. Which turned out to be a blessing because I held on to certain aspects of what I had in terms of my recordings. And yes, PRS, like I said, is technically a lifeline because I think without that, there's a lot of things that I've done that have extended my ideas of music with the help, from PRS in terms of the rewards that come in, quarterly. So it's a really important thing as a musician. There's been so many different highlights of my career. I guess one of the greatest ones was obviously teaming up with James Brown. It was probably between that and Isaac Hayes. And then I can't take Fela Kuti or anyone else. Oh, there's loads of highlights, no, really loads. But I think the first one is really actually probably going to America for the first time in 1988, 89, and seeing the response that they had, and the fact that they were very uncertain whether it was an American piece of music or an English bit. So that was quite nice, being a bit of an alien out there. But yeah, that was probably one of the bigger highlights, actually. The shock and astonishment of how America embraced what Soul to Soul did. My advice really to songwriters is just like anything else in the world, perseverance works. Just keep on moving, as it were, excuse the pun. But hard work and dedication, obviously, and then with societies like these, with companies like PRS out there that can be very supportive, the world's your oyster. Oh my gosh. Let me come back to you on another 50 years.